This is the Teaching Bites Show, number 18.
Welcome to the Teaching Bites podcast, our unprofessional development resource to take your teaching to the next level. Here are your hosts, Fred and Sharon Jaravata.
Hi, welcome to our show. My name is Fred Jaravata, and this is my wife, Sharon Jaravata, my co-host. And this is the Teaching Bites Show, where we share bite-sized tips, ideas, and other cool stuff to take your teaching to the next level. How you doing, Sharon?
I'm good. This is so nice to be back.
Yes, it's been a long time. But yeah, we're back, and there are reasons why. I'm going to share with you what went on so far the past few weeks we've been missing.
Right. So some updates for you. First of all, we haven't forgotten about you. Okay, we are still here.
No, we've always been thinking about you. But yeah, so we're gonna talk about what we're talking about the past few weeks that went through, and then this episode is a special episode where we're gonna talk about our end of the year reflection. School's ended.
Right.
At least you did, Sharon.
I ended after Memorial Day, really early.
And I ended like almost 2 weeks ago. Mm-hmm. So that's fun. So, all right, Sharon, take it.
All right. So, we had this show on hold for the end of the year busyness. You guys know how it is. But we really appreciate you listening to us still. And we are getting back in the groove now. So this episode could be new for some of you listeners as you're just subscribed to us or joined our free giveaway.
Yeah, so we have a lot of new followers that we have in Facebook. We gave out a free guide, a resource guide. Everyone downloaded, and we have a lot of new listeners, and we want to welcome all of them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so we had a one-question survey, and we had a lot of great response from that, and a lot of you downloaded that giveaway. So we want to address those topics in the next couple episodes.
Can you go back and explain what this one survey
is about? So the one-question survey is something that we put out to ask you what tech skill do you need more help with, or what do you want to know more about? So people everywhere from how do you use an iPad? We're going to start one-to-one programs this school year. I'm very anxious about that, or to smart boards, or to Google Apps for Education.
Right. There's a lot of cool, tremendous amount of replies and comments of what people are looking for. And how do we get to that one survey form? Do you remember?
Yeah, so if you sign up for our free giveaway, which is called 19 Tech Skills Every Teacher Must Develop this Summer, you will get a link to that survey.
And then we'll put this in the show notes also, so you can get to it too. But the key is go ahead and sign up, and we'll send that to you, and you will be receiving emails from us, a weekly newsletter from us, and about tips and tricks on using Google Apps for Education,
web
iPad,
resources,
all that stuff.
Yeah, and some of that goes with the survey or the 19 tech skills. So we want to also address this in a podcast as well. And in the next couple episodes, we want to do that for you.
All right, so let's move on to the end of the year reflection. All right, Sharon?
Let's go. Ask away.
I know you've been waiting for this. Okay. All right, so here's the first question. So what were the toughest challenges? What were the hardest challenges of teaching this year, and why?
So I have two main ones. This year I had a lot of special education students at a big caseload in my classroom. And some of them had a lot more needs than others. And we have an X amount of paraprofessionals who are all really awesome, but the district does not provide us with enough support. So I spend a lot of time, communicating with SPED teachers and to try to figure out how to serve their needs. So the kids that get left behind are the kids in the middle, and of course the gifted students. I was trying really hard to reach all the learners, to do that. The other hard thing about this year was, it's great. All our report cards are online. We have all these management systems for testing and looking at student data and things like that. And that was a lot on us to learn. And I see myself as a pretty tech savvy person, and I was getting really overwhelmed by all these new systems, different passwords, logins, and not much training to, familiarize us with it, to use it as a tool.
So how did you guys overcome all this?
Help each other. We just give each other tips, email it out. I need help with this. We asked a district person to come train us, which they provide, but it's still
a one-shot thing, right?
Yeah, it's still not sufficient enough.
Yeah.
And then actually next year they're going to do a new system now on us.
and hopefully they get more times to get you guys trained.
Yeah.
I think that's one of the keys of So, all right. So what was different from this year compared to all the way back in the first years, if you could remember, way back, 14 years ago, 15 years ago?
Yeah, 15, I forgot, lost count.
It's all blurred now, right?
My first year of teaching, I taught 5th grade, and, I was just trying to get familiar with the curriculum, what a day looks like, how to fit in all the standards and everything, and I didn't really have time to figure out how to differentiate learning. How do I figure out what these kids know and all that? And I didn't have much support as well, unfortunately. So I was kind of like doing it on my own. But I felt like it was not a bad year. I mean, first year is always one of those, it's like, I don't know what I'm doing.
You're a young 23-year-old, 24-year-old, just learning how to teach, all gung-ho, right?
Yeah, and people come in, they're like looking, they're like, which one's the teacher? So I look so young. The kids are as tall as me.
Right. And
or taller.
Fifth graders, right?
Fifth grade.
Yeah.
And I'm surprised they didn't try to run me over because I didn't know what I was doing.
Okay, so one question when I went through my end of the year review with my supervisor, one question that stood out that I want to ask you is this. If you were the principal of your school, or let me scratch that. If you were a principal of your own school, of a brand new school, and you're the principal or head of school, what would you do considering what you've gone through this year?
So challenges? Well, I would definitely connect my teachers with teachers in other schools nearby or in other grade levels. Because often, we're siloed, even within our own school. But reaching out to other teachers in my grade level at a different school that are nearby, we could meet at a coffee shop or have a Google Plus group or email group, something just to connect resources and having available professionals to troubleshoot. I had this question about special education. Where would I go?
So how would you find time?
As the principal?
Yeah, for your faculty to do that.
That's a good question.
Maybe on a Saturday, Sunday?
If they get paid, they would come on a Saturday.
All day?
I don't know if they come all day. But I would have to build it in throughout the school year. It wouldn't just be one time, I would assume. Something that's like what's that kind of meetup group in sector or whatever, or zone. Because my principal is part of a cohort of other schools.
Right.
So they talk to other principals.
That's a good thing, yeah.
So, but we don't talk to other teachers. So I think that'd be really helpful too.
Right. Right.
There's many more things I would do, but it could go on forever.
Yep. All right. So this is summer now. We're in summer 2015. And Sharon, what is one thing that you want to learn more about this summer? What do you want to learn more? What do you want to improve on?
Well, I've always looked at myself as being, I guess, not a really good teacher in reading. and I've tried, my best throughout the years, but not having had enough training for it or formal workshops. I did have a little bit of a taste of the reader's workshop over the school year by a teacher that went to the reader writing workshop in Columbia.
Right.
But it was just kind of like a little taste of it.
Columbia University.
Yeah. And she was really good.
Right?
Just college.
Yeah.
And she was a really good trainer and everything, part of the district. But I do want to delve into that more. And I have a couple colleagues at my school that know it really well inside out. So it's a matter of just sitting down and like figuring out what I need to do. Because I need to build your own library of books.
Right.
Did
you sign up for any workshops?
No, I didn't. No, I didn't do that this summer.
No, I didn't get a chance to.
No, I did not.
It's those two kids, right?
Yeah.
Get in the way of things. You guys don't know, we have two young boys, a 5-year-old and a 2.5-year-old, and they're taking a lot of our time and effort and everything else.
Like I just put our youngest to bed, and because he was crying for me, so I had to go in there when you were trying to put him to bed, and now we're finally podcasting.
A lot of it.
It's the way it is. We're parents.
Yeah, and the summer is all about also for us. It's all about watching them grow, teach them, enjoy them more, going out, hanging out with friends, and going to concerts. Yeah,
we just celebrated our 6th-year anniversary. Went to Dougie Fresh and BBD. Awesome.
If you're an old school hip hop head, you guys know who Dougie Fresh and who BBD is. BBD is they are from a group called New Edition, and they broke off. Them three: Michael Bivins, Ron DeVoe, and Ricky Bell.
Bell Biv DeVoe.
Yeah, very cool. Yeah. We missed that. So yeah, that's my inner 80s child. Coming out, but we enjoyed it. We went with a bunch of friends, right? It
was really fun. They had dinner beforehand, and this was one of those things where we got to go every year.
Mm-hmm. Last year, we went to go see
the Bengals.
Walk like an
amazing.
Egyptian. Manic.
They're still rocking.
Manic Monday, is it?
Manic Monday.
Manic Monday, yes. Yeah, those
Walk
guys
like
are
an
rocking.
Egyptian.
Those guys are cool. Those ladies, amazing.
Yeah, so
it blew us away last year. I could still talk about them about last year, and yeah, so it's good to see.
We're also very spoiled because it got us tickets to Taylor Swift. We love the Tay Tay.
Right, so we're gonna see Tay Tay. I think I asked you that question about what's one thing you want to learn next semester. So our eldest child, he's starting kindergarten. He finished preschool about a month ago, and he's entering his 3rd week of summer school, or they call it pre-K, I guess, or
summer camp.
Some kind of summer camp for incoming kindergartners.
It's a kindergarten readiness.
Yeah, indoctrination type of thing.
Yeah, the teachers get to know the kids,
right.
Figure out what they're about.
So as a parent of a kindergartner now, okay, Sharon,
on the other
side, you're going to be asking me this question in the next episode. So what are you looking for in a teacher? And how does it affect you in your own thoughts of being a teacher?
Yeah, so, all these years I've been the teacher, and now it's the other side where I'm the parent, so it's very different. So just looking for a teacher that's fun and firm, but teaches him the importance of making good choices. I do that heavily, but starting as early as you can is really important. And communication and problem-solving skills, those are the big things that it's hard to teach directly. And I know academics will be fine. They're gonna come, but the socialization part is important. And someone that's openly communicative with us is important to me.
Communicative.
Yes.
It's a hard word for me to say.
Big tongue twister. Just being open about how was he doing, and
right.
But also, I don't want to be like this over high maintenance parent.
The helicopter.
Yeah, I don't want to do that, because we understand on that side how it could be, and we don't want to be a nightmare to the teacher. At the same time, I think we have a common understanding. We understand each other, just like his preschool teacher. So I'm very excited for him, and I trust everything will be fine, and he'll do well.
And he'll be going to my school.
Yeah, so we're very, very fortunate that he'll be going there.
All right. So, Sharon, this is the last question, I think.
All right.
What's the best teaching advice you've ever received that you can remember. And if you can't remember, make one up. I don't know.
Actually, people, you'd think it would be like some kind of strategy or some kind of curriculum or book to use, but the ones that resonate with me is from one of my professors in my credential program. She said, take care of yourself. You know, there's going to always be work there, but you take care of yourself. You leave when you have to leave. You work out, you see friends, you stay healthy, you know, and of course, you have to go to the restroom whenever you have a break. And I still do that.
What? To go to the restroom?
Yeah. What? Yeah, because, you know, you can't go whenever you want.
It's amazing. It's boggles my
Not
mind.
like you, you just, I'm going to go.
Well, I'm not a classroom teacher like you, but it's amazing that we do hear other teachers that they can't go to the bathroom. That's amazing. It's sad. It's, you know.
Yeah, and they get health problems.
Right, but that's illegal too, I believe, in all states. You know, you need to use the restroom, but there's also legalities of not leaving your children.
Right.
So I don't know. Hopefully,
so any new teachers out there, or even veteran teachers out there, remember that. Take care of yourself and use the restroom whenever you have a break.
Mm-hmm. Please.
Yes.
All right.
That's about it. But we want to just mention again to sign up for our 19 tech skills giveaway. We'll put in the show notes, like we said, and fill out that one question survey. It'll really, really help us figure out what you need help with. So check our Facebook page, Pinterest page.
Like us, subscribe to our podcast, leave a review. That really helps us, guys. Really.
Yeah, thank you so much for listening to us again. See you soon. Bye.
Peace.
Thank you for listening to the Teaching Bites podcast at www.teachingbites.com.
I think we did good. My episode's next.
Mm-hmm.